Over the past couple of days, your feeds, Twitter, and pretty much every community have been flooded by TikTok's latest video generation model, Seedance 2. Honestly, the first time I saw the footage it produced, I was stunned. The realism, the continuity of motion, and the smooth transitions between shots felt almost not AI. So the questions naturally come up: what makes it so strong? How does it differ from Sora or Veo? And most importantly, can regular creators use it to make truly cinematic work? In this episode, we won't just cover concepts. We'll jump straight into practical, usable methods. I'll break down a prompt formula I've tested repeatedly and show you how to prepare storyboards on a low VRAM PC, for free, in batches, with essentially no limits. After this video, you can start right away. Hello, welcome to Smart Vision. On this channel, I keep sharing the latest AI tutorials and practical tools. All workflows, materials, and resources from this video are on my Patreon and are available to download after you register. For supporters, I provide extra professional tools and deeper guides. If you like this content, consider subscribing and supporting the channel. Now let's get started. First, what is Seedance 2, and why did it rise so fast among so many models? From official demos and my intensive tests over the last few days, the conclusion is clear. It wasn't built as a casual toy. It's designed for a director-level workflow. In short, it aims to provide the capabilities a director needs on set. From that perspective, its strengths are obvious. 1. Body and motion continuity. Many models produce a zombie effect, broken joints, drifting centers of gravity, or sudden speed changes. Seedance 2, however, shows a deep understanding of anatomy, gait, dance, and turns. When you tell it to walk slowly, pause, or look back, it doesn't just splice poses. It simulates motion along a timeline, producing smooth, stable footage with almost no frame jumps. 2. Controllable camera movement. This matters a lot for creators. With many models, you can write push, pull, pan, or track, and the model ignores you. Seedance 2 follows camera instructions extremely well, especially for close-ups and follow shots. You give direction, it delivers implementation. 3. Complex fights and high-action scenes. This is the disaster zone for most video models. Multiple characters, fast movement, and occlusion usually break consistency and logic. Seedance 2 isn't perfect, but compared to current mainstream systems, it's in the top tier. Complex actions not only hold together, they feel believable. 4. Understanding storyboards. This capability is closest to real film production. When you input a text storyboard or plan shots from images, Seedance 2 understands narrative order, who appears first, how emotions evolve, and how shots should change. Give it a full storyboard and it will almost film directly from the script. The only real limitation right now is the single generation length, roughly 15 seconds. The good news is it supports continuation, so with proper planning, the duration isn't a true creative limit. Can we use it right now? Yes, there's a free quota. To try Seedance 2, you need to register a Chinese phone number via an SMS service, and then use that number to create an account on TikTok's Little Lark site. I've placed the relevant links in the video description. How much is free? The system currently gives 130 credits per day, and video generation costs about 8 credits per second, so you can make roughly a 15 seconds clip each day. That's more than enough for testing prompts and experimenting with shot design. The universal prompt formula. This is the key part. Because Seedance 2 is aimed at directors, many people don't get good results simply because they haven't learned its language. After a lot of testing, I summarized a formula for reliable results. Save it from my Patreon. Core structure: subject plus action plus scene plus lighting plus camera language plus style plus quality plus constraints. Sounds complex? Let's look at 3 examples: historical, sci-fi, and pets. Example 1. Medieval duel. 2 knights in heavy plate armor confront each other in the wilderness. One slowly drags a greatsword across the ground and sparks fly. Slow motion capture, steady, smooth action, dust rises. Sideways, stable camera movement, 4K, epic cinematic texture. Correct anatomy, realistic metal reflections, no flicker. Since it can currently only be used in China, we need to translate the prompts into Chinese using a translation tool. Alright, let's see the results. Okay, it does match my description, but the overall vibe still feels off. Haha, it looks like it's not ready for a fight yet, and our protagonist switched from dual wield to single wield thanks to some black tech. On the other hand, the opponent wasn't ready with their sword at all. The whole atmosphere is like, hey, I'm just passing by, this isn't my problem. Example 2, Cyberpunk. A cyberpunk girl walks down a neon street after rain. Clear reflections underfoot. She casually brushes her hair. Vivid colors. The camera follows steadily from behind. Alright, check the result. It's indeed very nice. The reflections and the motion look very natural. The key here is a stable follow from behind. Seedance 2 makes this shot very immersive. Example 3, Pet. A long-haired cat slowly stretches in sunlight. Fur detail is visible. Slow push in with volumetric light. Warm, healing mood. Check the result. Oh, such a cute cat. The whole scene matches my prompts perfectly, and the lighting and shading look excellent. For cinematic camera work, use time smooth, pull back, side follow, close up. Most important, add constraints like time stable face, no flicker, consistent costume. These cut your failure rate dramatically. After text to video, experts move to image to video. Seedance 2 preserves visuals, characters, and style much better in image-based workflows. If your starting images are strong, the final video will be too. You can use Nano Banana Pro for top results, but it's paid and limited. I'll show a local, low VRAM, unlimited, free route that runs on 8 GB VRAM. We'll use Comfy UI. Installation is simple. Download from the official site, then drag my workflow from Patreon into the interface. If nodes are missing, go to Extension Missing and install them. The pipeline has 3 steps. Step 1. Create the character base image. If you already have reference art, skip this. I use Flux, 1dev because it has many LoRa's, broad style coverage, and low VRAM usage. Fill the prompt, set size, generate. Your goal is to define how the character looks. Step 2. Build the shots. This is the key to consistency. I use Qwen Image, Edit 2511, one of the strongest models consumer GPUs can run. My suggestion, generate multiple shots in one batch. Characters remain far more stable that way. Write prompts with my template or let Gemini handle it. I also include an Ollama node that defaults to Qwen 3, VL. One sentence is enough and it expands into a full storyboard. I usually use a 2x2 layout, adapt as needed. Pick your reference and generate. Okay, check the result. Qwen 3 VL successfully helped me generate suitable prompts. And Qwen Image Edit also successfully generated the image for me. Although it's a bit odd, only a leg remains in the bottom right corner. Step 3. Upscale. Many frames are produced at small sizes, so upscale them. Use the Stable Diffusion upscaling method. First upscale with 4x ultrasharp, then use Flux, 1dev, to add details. Keep denoise low so you don't change the image, we only want added detail. If the original is 16, 9 scale proportionally. After this pipeline you get consistent characters, a unified style, and near zero cost. That's the line between a player and a creator. Okay, let Seedance generate it and see how it goes. Check the result, it's excellent, and you can notice the character consistency is very good. Why do I say that? Look at the part in my storyboard where the character is standing up, the reference there is actually a bit blurry. That's because my prompt asked it to reference the storyboard, not to treat it as the exact first and last frames, so the result looks very natural. You can force Seedance to strictly follow the image, but that makes the task much harder for Seedance and can cause awkward scene cuts that look unnatural. Feel free to experiment with different settings. Alright, that's the beginner to advanced guide to Seedance 2. No matter how powerful the tools get, creativity remains the core. I hope this prompt formula and storyboard workflow help you turn the images in your head into real video. I organize the resources on my Patreon, feel free to grab them. If this helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm Smart Vision. See you next time.